皆様どうもこんにちは。Kudaiと申します。ザ・シンキングシティ続きをやっていきたいと思います。前回はサイドクエスト、些細な問題を途中までやりました。その続きをやっていきます。ということで、スクウィントという通り名の泥棒を探しますと。これどこなんだろう。スクウィント。鏡の絵。あ、これはあれですね。調べるアイコンがついてましたね。そうすると次の目的地は警察署ですね。警察署。ここですね。これですね。3つの検索条件は、窃盗事件、区域がオールドグローブ、目録が容疑者、出ました。氏名がフィリップ・ソー・コーネル。あとはシドニー・ストークス。マサチューセッツ州オークモント、サルベーション北部、ムーアランド街道とサルベーション街道の交差点の西側。場所は、これですね、サルベーション港北部。ムーアランド街道。あ、ムーアランド街道ありました。ここですね。サルベーション街道。交差点の西側。まあ、大体ここら辺ですね。じゃあ次、次そこに行こうと思います。出口は、ちょっと。あ、これ家じゃなくて工場だったか。見なかったことにしましょう。なんで化け物言うんだよ。ふざけんなよ。いい風。 この2体だけか。いや、まだいた。ちょっと多いな。戦いたくないな。ああ、この家怪しいですね。お邪魔します。当たりですね。いやー、何かがいそうな気もするし、いなそうな気もする。今なんか出てきましたね。音が聞こえましたよ。左から聞こえますね。上かな？だって、なんか絶対いますね。怖いな。いますね、何か。ああ、割れましたか。さて、どうしよう。まあ、あるものは全て使いましょう。あ、いった！びっくりした。あの野郎。いって！遠距離タイプか。ほら。何？あかん、死んじゃう。よし。足ばさみの意味なかったな。ああ、痛い。よし。頭ないの、この人。人じゃねえ。
Looks like Squint was having a bad day. Survived getting shot just to be stabbed to death. But who did it?
さて、何があるかな？お、ナイフがありますね。これか。
At long last, I'll fix what that old ape lover Francis did to you.
おっと。他にはないかな？ れは違うと。下かな。よっと。しかし、ボロボロだな、この家。これは。ああ、やっぱり。
Ah, get away from the... Oh, thank the gods. I thought you were another monster.
どうやってここに入った？
Nice trick with the wall. How'd you manage it?
It wasn't me. She put the wall there with some kind of hocus pocus.
シドニー・ストークスか？
Sydney Stokes, I presume.
Aye, that's right. Do I know you?
Don't think so. I'm here about Herbert Glover. I believe you know him. Or should I say, knew him.
Okay.
あの女と誰のことだ？
You said she put the wall here. Who is she?
She's our employer. I don't know her name or anything. She promised us a good payout for a simple job. And I fell for it like a chump.
あんたの仕事は？
What did she hire you to do?
The job seemed simple enough. Go to the collector's house, grab some fancy mirror, and then hoof it out of there.
鏡はどこだ？
So where's this fancy mirror now?
She took it. When me and Phil met her with the goods, they got into a big blowout and she shivved him. Okay, what am I to do now? Phil was the idea guy. I'm just a sap.
女の特徴を言え。
Come on, paint me a picture. What did this woman look like?
She was tall and thin, very thin, just skin and bones. Mean like a rattlesnake. That's all I can remember. I didn't look too close at her.
なぜグローバーを殺した？
Were you hired to kill the collector too? Or was that just for laughs?
I swear, Tucky, it wasn't part of the plan. It was an accident. The guy started shooting at us and I panicked.
You panicked? Really? That's your excuse.
Please, SK is my witness. I didn't mean to kill anyone. I'll give you everything. I have. Just let me walk.
どうしようかな。警察に突き出すか。
Well, you've had quite a night. Break-in, theft, and manslaughter. I'm gonna have to report this.
Please, I'll get the char for this.
You should have thought of that before you killed a man.
What do you want?
素性の知れない女がグローバー家から、泥棒が盗んだ鍵を持ち去った。女はスクイントという鳥に知られるフィリップ・オコーネルを殺害。さて、こっからどうしましょうね。なんだこれ。酒の瓶か。お、見えてきた。
Oh, Ma. I killed him. What have I done? What in the world have I done?
他は何かないかな。
What do you want?
あとあの女の行方か。 りあえずスログモートさんに報告しに行ってどういう反応するかだな。さて、話してくれるかな。調査が終わった。
I've looked into your delicate matter.
Excellent. Don't spare me any details.
Glover's dead. He was killed by a man named Sidney Stokes, who happened to be robbing his place. He wasn't working alone. He had a partner, Phil O'Connell. Didn't end up much better. All over some kind of mirror, apparently.
Truck. Where is the mirror now?
Their employer has it. Some mystery woman. I didn't get her name, but she obviously wasn't fooling around.
I see. So, my enigmatic competitor has finally shown her hand. And the thieves are both dead, you say?
シドニーは生きている。
Sidney Stokes managed to make it out in one piece. Now, if I had to guess, he's probably holed up at his home. Want the address?
I would welcome it. I'll take pleasure in, educating him on some, shall we say, essential truths.
報酬について。
All right. I've held up my end of the bargain. Now, it's your turn.
Of course, Mr. Reed. Here's your payment. Now that you know everything, would you accept the second part of the job?
Let me guess. You want me to track down the mirror?
Yes. And the one who so rudely snatched it from my grasp.
とりあえずやりましょう。受け入れる。
I'm on it. Only got one lead, though. Our culprit had a bone to pick with someone named Francis. Mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. That is without doubt my father, Francis Throgmorton. May rest his soul.
なぜ彼が関与している？
What's he got to do with this?
I found mention of the mirror in his records. That's what led me to take interest.
彼に敵はいたか？
Your father was a prominent man. I'm sure he had enemies. Anyone come to mind?
None who would outlive him.
とはその記録についてか。
You mentioned your father left records. Mind if I take a gander at them?
The prospect of you rifling through my father's possessions does not fill me with joy, Mr. Reed. But if that's what you need, so be it. Take this key.
鍵をもらえた。新しい事件、鏡の国。ここのことかな。お、開いた。
Seems an ambitious expedition. Like father, like son.
これ槍か。
Looking sharp. But I guess that's the point. Curious craftsmanship. These must be worth a fortune.
いろいろあるな。大丈夫だよね。おっと、これは独占取材。写真ですね。ゴリラ。ゴリラだな。
1891 must have been a busy year for Francis.
あとはそうだな。何かがあるんだろう。ここら辺ですね。下？上？あった。この木箱か。半分減ったぞ。写真ですか。
Oh, that kid looks a little familiar.
あとは、個人的な手紙。 離婚は容易なことじゃない。あ、増えた。ベサニーのことを教えてほしい。
I had some questions about Bethany.
I beg your pardon. I don't believe I know anyone of that name.
Well, it came up during the investigation. See, your father divorced, and his ex-wife's name was Bethany.
Say no more. It is beyond my earliest memories. But even if it weren't, my father's business is his own. I shall not engage in gossip.
父親の遠征調査について。
Your father led an expedition back in 1891. Do you know anything about it?
I'm not the best person to ask, I'm afraid. I was a babe in arms back then, and my father never made his findings public. It is a great shame, of course. His work would have turned the science of evolution on its head.
Yeah, I can see that.
それじゃ
Have
あ
a good day.
このスログモーターを攻めると進化論はゴリラゴリラゴリラなんじゃないかと思ってしまうな。さてと。これをまた調べ物ですね。いや、これあれか。メインクエストか。こっちじゃない。こっちだ。これは、オークモント精神病院。次の目的地はここら辺ですね。オークモント精神病院。精神病院か。
I'm looking for Bethany Throgmorton. You got any patients by that name?
We'd know if we had a Throgmorton. Although, we do have a Bethany. Or rather, we did. She's missing. And not on one of her usual walks.
散
For
歩
usual walks, you let patients leave the building?
Oh, Bethany was harmless. And she always came back. This time, well, I've never known her to be like that.
行方不明
She
か。
broke out?
Yes, knocked an orderly out cold. She was out the door in a moment. It took us all by surprise. She's usually harmless.
どこ行った
Any idea where she went?
No. She had been odd recently, though. Muttering to herself, and she drew this strange picture on her bedroom wall.
That's interesting. Can I take a look at her room?
I suppose it couldn't hurt. She had a separate room downstairs. Here's the key, but do watch out for broken glass.
さようなら。だっておお、確かにガラスがすごい。これはベサニーのメモ。ハモンドのためか。これはあ、破れた写真のもう片方のですね。
Huh. Was this taken at gunpoint?
これはアイテムと。
At 7 years each, that's a lot of bad luck. I'm glad it's not mine.
お、出てきましたね。 くりした。
I will find it, baby boy. I promise. Just tell me more.
おっと、新聞か。悲願するスログモートン。ああ、ハモンドさん死んじゃったの。ハモンドさん死んじゃったのか。あとはこれか。
Someone had a field day defacing these.
なんだこれ。
Someone had a field day defacing these. At 7 years each, that's a lot of bad luck. I'm glad it's not mine.
おっと、こっちもあったのか。
The blood's almost dry.
他は何があるかな。これが何なのかわかりませんね。
Someone had a field day defacing these.
他に何かあるのかな。あ、ありました。これは
There's enough dope left in here to knock out a horse.
麻薬。おお、びっくりした。心臓に悪いからやめてほしいわ。
Stop right there.
You no longer have any power over me. I have found my Hammond. He's shown me the way. Randall Glassworks in Salvation Harbor. I can't believe it. The answers have been there since last century.
Time to piece this one together.
でどういう順番か。鏡見つけて。これは殴って、あ、鏡持って逃げてるから最後だ。これが最初
You
で、
no longer have any power over me. Randall Glassworks
この順番かな。
in Salvation Harbor.
Stop right there.
Bethany escaped the asylum after getting the mirror from Glover. Next stop looks to be a factory called Randall Glassworks.
もうその手には乗らんぞ。ちょっと慣れてきたからな。さて、次の目的地は、ランドルのガラス工場。ランドール。ランドールのガラス工場は一体どこなんだ。受付の人わかるかな。ベサニーと鏡。
Seems that Bethany had a thing for mirrors. You know anything about that?
Oh, yes. Poor soul. She was convinced there was a boy called Hammond living in her mirrors. She talked to him every day.
I see.
さようなら。すべての証拠が揃ったと。ただ、ガラス工場の場所がわからない。あ、でもあるか。 サルベーション校と書いてある。そうするとやっぱあそこかな。ここ怪しいんだよな。